all your feeling of helplessness, Dan, and self-loathing about it. You've taken action. I mean, Greg's marching, and you hired Katie Rich. Let's talk about this. This is recent.
I offered her a job.
I don't know if you guys saw this story. Katie Rich, an SNL writer, tweeted this on Inauguration Day. Barron will be the country's first homeschool shooter, and was promptly suspended by NBC. Bravely.
In silence, with no statement made. On one hand, you have don't associate her with you. That won't do her any favors. On the other hand, you have like let the kids know in this all-important time in this game of Hungry Hungry Hippos when there's a certain amount of marbles. You'll look it up when you get home. At this crucial stage, what are you supposed to do except let kids know right now at this particular time before it starts to go down the slope? Maybe there's a reward in being the bad guy in a time when the bad guys are doing things. I don't think that was about protecting children. That swift move to behead her, I thought that was a really fucking weird thing. I think that's shit we read about in we read like weird.
Maybe like the Blacklist during the 40s and 50s.
Yeah, I mean, it's like worse than that because it was like this weird Westworld reboot version of the Blacklist where we would enforce it ourselves. It's like if you're in a room full of people and then everyone realized they could play this game where they'd go, "Hey everybody, if you're in favor of child abuse, raise your hand, and if no one raises their hand, we're going to behead this person." And everyone goes, "Ah, ha, ha," and then that noose is not going to loosen. And I have been a horrible person who has said all the wrong things for 44 years. A lot of it has been during times when we have been trying to clean up our act socially. So I have been the guy that has offended people a lot. I have been the guy who has been told by liberals, that's over the line. You don't do that. There's repercussions, all that stuff. There's a difference in that. It was different contextually, and the important thing is, the truth is, I'm a little drunk, so I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna say it. I can't think of a more devastating fucking time to choose silence than Lorne Michaels chose in that moment. I can't fucking. You couldn't choose. If you were playing a video game where the gimmick of the video game was your finger was taped to the button and you had to pick the one time in 70 years when you removed it, how much damage you could do, that's the moment. Because that's the moment when you're supposed to say, comedy is nonpartisan. Comedy doesn't give a fuck who's president. This is Saturday Night Live. We're an institution. We care if people are laughing. She apologized. I protect her. I don't give a fuck who's president. I don't care. You'll be made fun of if it's making people laugh. It was often like you have to fucking protect people if you're working in comedy in these times. You were asking, how can you be funny? What are you supposed to do? Are we supposed to shut up? Are we no, this is fucking historical. Yeah. There's a line between the left and the right now, and then there's this other line that cuts across both the left and the right between your friends that don't think we're living in history right now and your friends that understand we are. And we need to get as many people up over that overreactive, hyperbolic line. We need to be fucking melodramatic right now. We need to be trolling these people. You need to stop arguing with people who try to claim false equivalence in their arguments with you. Oh, well, if Obama did this and it gets a brick through a window. Stop arguing with them. They don't mean it. Keep trolling, keep marching, keep protesting. It's driving them nuts. Turn up the heat. Say how fucking angry you feel. Appeal to them emotionally. You don't need to be a lawyer. There are lawyers on your side. You don't need to be a politician.
Thank you, Dad. I don't need to be a lawyer.
You need to be a constituent.
You're a disappointment to our entire family. I want you to know that.
The first person not to go to law school in my family.
Your sister's a violin player, your cousin's a psychiatrist, and what are you, a comic?
I hate to interrupt you, Dan. This is probably the wrong time to tell you that this is being live streamed on Above Average, Lorne Michaels production.
Congratulations, Lorne.
So you're speaking directly to the man, which is perfect.
That affects me how?
No, that's great. It's good. I fucking love it. I hope he's watching.
Well,
I hope he's watching.
This is a great way for him to make up 5% of what he did
by
not editing this out.
He basically got him elected too. If you think about the hosting,
he knows the mistake he made. He fucking knows. Anyway. If he has a fucking heart the size of a caper still beating inside of his chest.